Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your weekly access to badminton and beyond. Opening this week's show is Japan's young star Akane Yamaguchi, as she reflects on her season last year and her hunger for more success in 2017. And we report on the Alpha Age Group Badminton Championships that's gaining popularity among the youth in Singapore. While the world is lauding the exploits of Nozomi Okuhara, there is another player from the land of the rising sun who is also coming of age. She is Akane Yamaguchi, and the 19-year-old is fast becoming a force to be reckoned with in women's singles. Last year, the right-hander made her Olympic debut in Rio. In the World Superseries events that followed, Yamaguchi created headlines after she walked away with back-to-back titles, the Victor Korea Open and the Yonex Denmark Open. The Japanese shuttler finished the year at a career high of number 7 in the world rankings. Yamaguchi traced her 2016 journey and gave us a glimpse into her New Year resolutions when Badminton Unlimited sat down with the young shuttler at the recent Dubai World Superseries finals.
In each of the matches, I was able to play the way I wanted to. What contributed to the good result was that I enjoyed playing each game. I believe my strength is that I enjoy playing, and I'm able to do that at tournaments.
Back in 2013, the 16-year-old Yamaguchi was thrown into the limelight after she ended Japan's 32-year wait for a home title in the women's solo event when she won her first senior crown at the Yonex Open Japan. A rising talent, the Asia Junior Champion and two-time World Junior Champion was twice awarded the prestigious Eddie Chung Most Promising Player of the Year. However, it would take Yamaguchi a further 3 years before she claimed another senior title. And it was the experience in Rio that gave her the motivation she needed to take the next step.
In the first half of 2016, I was not at my best. I did not play well. But right before the Olympics, I started to play better. My game improved. Although I lost at the Olympics, I felt that I gave all I had. I did my best. Since I did my best and I still lost, I knew that I'm not at that level yet. There was a lot of work to be done. There are many areas I needed to improve on. After the Olympics, many players took a little break, but I did not, as I wanted to continue to train. I was able to have a bit more training than others. Perhaps these extra sessions and the extra time spent helped me win 2 titles.
The extra work she put in certainly helped her sensational run. At the Korea Open, the 7th seed eliminated teammate Minatsu Mitani in the semis to set up a final showdown with defending champion and home favorite Sung Ji-hyun. The much taller Korean was ground down by Yamaguchi's persistence and relentless pursuit of winners.
What a rally!
I gave all I had. I was playing very aggressively. I lost the first game, but I knew I had to stay mentally strong. So I continued to play an attacking game. I think my opponent must have hated that.
Yamaguchi turned giant killer once again in Odense. At the Denmark Open, she defeated her senior, Nozomi Okuhara, in the quarters and overcame Olympic champion Carolina Marin in the semi-finals after battling for more than an hour. In the final, Yamaguchi matched Tai Tzu-Ying's trickery with her own brand of patient badminton and frustrated her Chinese Taipei opponent.
She's an all-rounder. She can produce a variety of shots, and many times I fell for her disguised shots. But I stayed patient and showed that I was able to chase down her shots, however tricky they were. Eventually, I started to return her tricky shots, which must have pressured her, and that led her to make errors. So I think it was good that I was patient and was able to retrieve and return her shots, and that I didn't give up.
Patience is perhaps Yamaguchi's greatest virtue. She favors waiting for the right time to retaliate and eventually runs down her opponents. The figure of calmness on court belies the aggression she'll unleash, often earning cheers and admiration throughout the stadium. Although there's no shortage of her talent on court, there's perhaps one thing her fans are eager to witness: Yamaguchi's victory celebration, or lack of it.
Well, it's not that I'm trying not to show my emotions, but I'm just not that type of person, and I'm not brave enough to do so. Maybe I'm also a bit embarrassed and shy, so I really can't do it. Maybe when I get used to winning, I'll be able to be more expressive and celebrate when I win.
There will certainly be more opportunities for the teenager to overcome her shyness. 2017 looks to be an exciting year for Akane Yamaguchi. Hailing from the city of Katsuyama, the 19-year-old has come a long way. Once seen as a prodigy honing her skills at the junior level, she is now competing and showcasing her talent on the international elite circuit. But with all the attention she is currently receiving, Yamaguchi is cautiously optimistic, and she is in no rush to top the podium.
I'm still young, so I'm treating each game as a challenge. I try to give all I have on the court. I don't want to hold anything back. I will do my best and fight for every point, regardless of the outcome. I just want to give my 100%. In 2017, I want to constantly make it to at least the quarterfinals or the semi-finals at each tournament that I play. And I hope that by doing well, my name will be known to everyone. And I hope to gain supporters all over the world.
There's certainly more to come from Akane Yamaguchi, and we look forward to reading her name in the headlines. Badminton Unlimited wishes the young titan from Japan all the best for 2017.
So if I wasn't playing badminton, I reckon I would be a weightlifter.
And if I wasn't a badminton player, I'd like to say, because I love food, I would be a chef. One skill I have that a lot of people don't know about is that I bake, and I'm pretty good at that.
One skill I have that I would say I'm decent at would be maybe photography that I'm getting into, yeah. If I was granted the wish, I reckon I would ask for the powers of Superman, my favorite superhero.
I was granted one wish by a genie. Probably, I don't know, 24/7 buffet available to me at all time.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
I think I just said it, Superman all the way.
For me, it'd be Iron Man, definitely. And why? Sorry, Iron Man. He's a genius, and he's a billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, as he says in his movie. Yeah. So yeah. So Iron Man all the way.
Time to test your badminton knowledge. In this week's trivia, we want you to name the only men's singles player to have won all 12 BWF World Superseries tournaments. We'll reveal the answer after the break. When we return, we showcase the Alpha Age Group Badminton Championship, a youth tournament that's creating a buzz in Singapore. With digital innovations, shuttle time is now more fun, engaging and accessible than ever. So get connected to BWF's Badminton Schools program. Find out more about BWF's grassroots initiatives on these platforms. Download the app, visit the website, and get active on Facebook. Your gateway to shuttle time has never been so easy. Before the break, we asked you to name the only men's singles player to have won all 12 BWF World Superseries tournaments. The answer is Lee Chong-wei. The Malaysian ace became the first men's singles player to win all 12 BWF World Superseries tournaments after vanquishing top seed Chen Long in straight games at the 2015 Tai Hot China Open. Back then, Lee was unseeded after an 8-month suspension and experienced a bumpy season that included early exits in Korea and Denmark. But he responded brilliantly by winning the Yonex French Open. His run of form continued as he became only the third Malaysian to enjoy success in China as he sealed the 40th title of his career. Anyone who's watched elite badminton in full throttle can easily be taken in by its thrilling action. These spectacular displays also inject doses of inspiration into the minds of budding shuttlers as they navigate their development in the game. Youth competitions serve as a crucial component to their progress, and recently, the Alpha Age Group Badminton Championships provided another solid platform.
Even at 10 and under categories, I've been seeing like 7 years old, 8 years old, braving and stepping up and going to the deep ocean, just trying. And I believe that is what every competitor should bring in terms of their mentality. Sometimes we are in a tournament to win, to compete hard, yes, but it's also the experience.
Held at the United World College in bustling Singapore, our cameras couldn't pass up on the opportunity to witness the tournament in full swing. A brainchild of local badminton outfit Alpha Academy, the championship has seen an incredible flourish in participation since its launch just 2 years ago.
So the first tournament was started in 2014, and the number of participants that we have is only 48. Second tournament was held in 2015, and that one we got around 400 to 500 participants. And we have participants coming in all around Asia. So it was a truly international event that none of us expected. We were just expecting local students to be in here. We hold it twice a year. One version will be in June. The next version will be in December. Basically, we only hold it during the school holidays. This round, we have over 680 participants, competing in 740 events. So if you trace back to our first tournament, it's nothing compared to what we have at this present day and time.
The numbers impress, but for those involved, it's the growing international presence that has added excitement and has raised the standard of competition. The recent outing not only saw players from around the region, but also as far as New Zealand.
This platform will raise the level of badminton in Singapore. With so many varieties of players, we have some invited overseas guests as well. So I really see this platform as a very positive and it's a very good one.
I find this tournament is good because I get the experience to play with overseas people and some of the stronger ones. Every time I play this tournament, I feel as if that no matter if I win or lose, I still have to try my best.
The standard here is good. It doesn't matter where the players come from. Even if they are Indonesians, it's still good.
Another highlight of this year's edition was the inclusion of the Under-8 category, the competition's youngest ever age group. Badminton is popular with kids, and organisers are keen to nurture that enthusiasm.
Now everybody wants to start young, start early, have a good foundation, and that alone will help them in the long-term development of badminton. So basically for December edition, we have added on the 8 and under category. Even though their sizes are small, but they pack with a lot of great punches. Now they do not need to be intimidated by the 10 and unders. They have a category of their own. They have a category that they can really compete fairly in.
With the tournament's accelerated success come the inevitable challenges, and one of the bigger tests includes managing the competitiveness of the draw.
There's a lot of tinkering in terms of scheduling. There's a lot of tinkering in terms of seeding as well, knowing that players are coming in from all parts of the world. So you have to really get a good balance in terms of making sure at the end of the day, we don't let the strongest of strongest players meet in the early round. That represents a lot of the groundwork that we have to do prior to the event itself.
Come what may, it'll take a lot more to stop the dedicated organizers from providing the best for the tournament. For now and the years ahead, they'll continue to help the Alpha Age Group Badminton Championships scale new heights.
It's all about bringing Alpha to become a very global platform for competitive badminton players to come in, because we want to ensure that this tournament is built on the foundation of trust and built on the foundation of good faith from the organizing point of view and also from the parents and players' point of view. So with this great relationship going forward, we can always ensure that improvements are being made. So hopefully one of the stars here will go up to become an international star as well.
After the break, we discover the plans in place drawn out by Badminton Europe for the continent. Visit our YouTube channel, badmintonworld.tv. There are tournament highlights, plays of the day, as well as past matches to savor. Missed an episode of Badminton Unlimited? Do not fret. All the episodes are available for your viewing pleasure. All the best badminton clips are just a click away. Badminton has been enjoying rapid development across Europe in recent times. The region's growth has been a collective effort between the Badminton Europe Confederation and its member associations. 2017 marks Badminton Europe's 50th anniversary, and Badminton Unlimited caught up with them to find out more about their future plans.
Badminton Europe, we are mainly facilitators, so we have to look at what the member association needs. We have to speak with them, we have to understand what's coming from them. And we have to then try to facilitate them to grow the sport within their federation. So it's actually more important for us what they need rather than what we can do. We can then do for them what they basically need. So I think that's the way I look at it. But of course, when we then set up projects, it's important that they take part and they support it. But they will support it if we have had that communication in advance and that we know that we are setting up the projects for the right reasons.
Since its establishment in 1967, the sport's European governing body has been active in developing badminton in the region. With programs ranging from elite to grassroots, Badminton Europe has been instrumental in raising the profile of the shuttle game across Europe.
I think there are a lot of successes if we look back. I mean, I think the summer school, which has been running for over 30 years, has been a important development tool for us over the years. But also our regional projects that are bringing member associations together across borders, I think has been important. In recent years, certainly the school project Shuttle Time has generated growth, and always coach education is important because we need good coaches to take care of the kids and coach them and make badminton inspiring and fun for them, and at the same time increase their level.
The summer school is one of the most popular development projects. The initiative, in its 35th edition this July, is the longest-running development activity in the history of Badminton Europe, attracting junior talents from all across the region yearly.
There the focus is to bring in players and to give them a lot of cultural experience. So we are hiring Danish coaches, English coaches, coaches from Ukraine, all these kinds, and we let them work with the players, so the players get a lot of experience in different kind of practices. I think the atmosphere is very good, so you get around 75 people who all have the same goal, always have the same passion. It's a mix between educating players and educating coaches, and the whole mix makes a very nice atmosphere, and people have a very, very good time. And we have players and coaches who keep on coming to the summer schools.
The regional project is another successful development scheme that sees an average of 10 activities organized yearly. In existence for nearly a decade, the program encourages member associations to work together and form a development initiative to enhance the level of the sport in the region.
It's very important because we want a minimum of 3 federations working together, setting up a training camp. So we are creating close links within the members. One of our main projects, development projects, is called Shuttle Time. That's school badminton. And there we have now 30 countries involved. And it basically gives them a product that they can work with and start to develop badminton grassroots.
At the elite level, Badminton Europe has collaborated with the National Training Centres of Excellence to cooperate on offering training for talented players from other member associations by awarding scholarships. To date, there are 11 BEC certified training centres across Europe.
We have players in Europe who are struggling to find a good training environment, and with having these centres we can help them to prepare for World Championships or maybe for a longer time so they can improve themselves.
To further support the existing certified training centres, Badminton Europe is set to open a European high-performance training centre later this year. Starting in September, the BEC Centre of Excellence will provide a high-quality training environment to players from member associations that do not have similar capacities for their talented players.
What we consider the top nations like Denmark, England, France, and they want to cooperate in many ways, but also they are competitors, and we have to respect that. So it's difficult sometimes to get them to cooperate in all aspects, and therefore we thought that we had to do something different. And the different thing that we're trying to do now is to set up this European Training Centre of Excellence that will be under the control of Badminton Europe. That means there are no national considerations. There's a European consideration here, so we hope that we can create a centre here which helps the players.
Exciting times lie ahead for the shuttle game in the continent, and it's the hope that the Centre of Excellence can lift the competitiveness of European elite badminton. Badminton Unlimited wishes Badminton Europe success in all their endeavours for 2017. Get connected with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and tell us what you think of the latest news. Or perhaps you just want to leave an encouraging post for your favourite player on Facebook. If you've got any comments or photos, share them with us on these social media platforms. Before we go, let's take a quick peek at how the international circuit is shaping up with the Badminton Unlimited calendar. Next week on Badminton Unlimited, we sit down with Indian women's singles star Saina Nehwal as she shares with us her delight in her new role with the International Olympic Committee. See you next week.